welcome to the Twisted Realms of Voidion, everyone. It is me, Kyle. So there's a lot to talk about today. First off, I just want to say happy August. It is a new month. And that means this summer festival is about to kick off once again. It got delayed like a week or two ago. And it's back, I suppose. So we're going to kind of talk about that real quick. And then I kind of want to talk about things that I think the game could use, like new updates and new features, that kind of thing. So it's going to be a big one. Okay, so the event center, they brought back the bonuses that they took away. Stuff like discounts to Reborn. Right now, they have these pop-ups are annoying, by the way, so quit it. The one going on right now is you can get 50% more fame for victories against other players. So if you want to have a potential to climb up a league today would be the optimal day to do it, I suppose. Oops, sorry. Oh yeah, they speaking of the event center, there was a bug where they lost our coins in progress, so there's going to be compensation for that. I'm assuming it's going to be like something stupid, like 600 gems or something. It's probably depending on how many coins you lost, would be my assumption. But it definitely isn't going to be equal to what you lost. I can guarantee that. They'll be like, oh, well, here's like one scroll. Sorry that you lost your stuff. I was about to buy stuff too today. Because I kind of, I didn't want any of these things, but, I had to get rid of the coins because the store is only available for so long. But yeah. So anyway, moving on. The Dark Tower is back after being, speaking of bugs, the Dark Tower's been bugged for like 5 weeks or something, 4 or 5 weeks. And they like reworked it to look different, I suppose. Which I will show you what it looks like now. Dark Tower, here we go. It's been so long I forgot that it's... So look at this. Like you get... I would say, like, does the rewards look better? But I don't think so. I feel like the dust and event room... Well, the event rooms are only here while the event's going on, but the 5 dust, that seems like a joke. Like, get out of here with that. Like, they're so stingy with materials and gold and resources, and it's like, you don't have to be. Like, you can still make money off this game and provide players with some resources, like I heard, I don't know this for a fact, but I heard that they took away the ability to progress in missions by battling your friends. So now you have to actually, win in Dark Tower or Ladder. Which, I suppose that's the intent, but all the same, with the way Ladder is, having people like 4 leagues above you, well, they're in the same league as you, but they should be like 4 leagues above you. That's how strong they are in comparison to yourself. Like, that's going to take forever to win those games. But anyway, so not only did they bring back Dark Tower and change it, they added more changes to all of the warlords, all the warlord skins, I should say, that completely suck and aren't worth buying. So they fixed them up so you do buy them. I don't know if any of these are good now. Like, I'm looking at what they do, and I don't know what they did before. They were that bad. I never seen them, so it's hard to say if any of these are going to be any good now. I mean, they're obviously better than they were, but that doesn't say a whole lot. So let's see if anything stands out here. So they nerfed the pirate, it looks like. But, well, they gave him more pentagrams on the ground at reduced damage, which, I don't know. I kind of see that as a nerf because I want more damage to be dealt. I don't care about more pentagrams. Like, give me 2 with more damage or something. I don't care about 4 necessarily. I don't know. In the summon shark thing, that seems useless to me. Like, I don't care about that. Like, I feel like its purpose is to reduce the attack of the enemy. Like, that's what its main goal is, to me anyway. So whatever its attack is, I don't really care. I suppose it matters if you're using, like, Discordia or double attack stuff, I suppose, but let's see here. Cheerleader Trixie, her skill order shuffled. That's interesting. I've actually was asking for that, to have the summon first instead of be third. I don't know why the attack increase is the third thing now. I feel like that should be a different skill entirely. But I do like that the summon is first. But, you know, that's uncreative to me. Like, you know, it's not worth a skin just to have. Like, that should be the default Trixie, having her summon be first. You know what I mean? Like, that should be the standard. Not buy a skin for whatever amount of gems it's worth just to have that. That's her. The skills need to be different. You know, the same with, like, I guess, like the soccer fan bear. Like, his only thing is, well, you know, spikes they last an extra turn. Like, we want different skills for different skins. And yes, I know that they're the cheaper skins, but still. Like, it's just not worth having just a cosmetic change. Like, nobody's really going to buy skins just for that in this game. Obviously, that's the point in the majority of, you know, other game skins are cosmetic. But in this game, that's not the case at all. And so skills need to be different from the original because it's boring otherwise. Let's see here. That's the genie, right? The Raja flaming. Sorry, I probably mispronounced that. It does 50% more damage, and the third skill now grants extra attack to melee. I like the third skill. That might be nice. A lot of things are getting grant extra attack nowadays. That could get very dangerous very quickly. Sir Biscuit. What was his third skill before? I mean, I need things to have runes of health because that would make things live, like, especially with that new unit, you know, the one that throws the daggers and attacks you before you can attack. That guy, that OP. Oh, man, I'm just so frustrated with this game sometimes that I'm just like, kind of out of it, to be honest with you. It's very, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So I guess this is another Trixie skin, which she summons Count. Oh, wow, that's insane. Count Vlad is the legendary instead of the Arc Vampire epic. Her third skill now siphons health from the enemy warlord. Okay, so that skin might actually be worth picking up. I don't know if that's going to be any good, but if it's at a decent gem price and you already have the ogre or Jimmy Rocker Boy, then that might be the skin to pick up based on that. Oh, there it is right there. 5,000. Damn. That's a lot. Isn't that the price of the ogre and Jimmy Rocker Boy, or if not more? I don't know, but that seems like a lot. It's not like, I don't think the skills are that good now to warrant 5,000. Let's see here. Harbinger of Darkness. He now deals damage to enemies. He summons Dr. Fear, whatever that is. I think that's the void thing, right? Or whatever. That used to reduce attack, that thing. Improved AI, UI on things. I heard the updated animations are slow now or something. I don't know. I've heard bad things about it already, and it's only been like a few hours. You can buy miracle summons for gems, which I have no idea why they didn't do that to start with. You know, you figure with how they are with money that they would hop at the opportunity. But whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about how, Mighty Party can become great again. Like, that's the title of this video. Make Mighty Party great again. And because let's face it, like the last, 6 months, around there, 6-8 months, this game has gone downhill. Like, there's no sugarcoating it. And, I hate to say it because I like this game. I've been playing it for 3.5 years. The majority of you watching, watch me for Mighty Party. So you play Mighty Party yourself, or you used to, and you left because, the devs got greedy, or it's just become unplayable for you, or whatever else, right? And one thing that's kind of hit me is that there hasn't been any new features in what feels like forever. Like, yeah, you added the Coliseum, like, whenever that was. But the Coliseum is stupid. Like, who cares about this? I don't care. And I say that, but then somebody said in my comments, like, when it came out, that they downloaded this game because they saw the ad that showed like this, like the tower thing. I was like, what? Really? Like, you didn't download it because you saw screenshots of gameplay of the actual game? Like, that's what got you to download this game? Like, it boggled my mind, to be honest. Like, it's so boring, and I don't know. It's not worth the game mode or feature, in my opinion. Like, and if you're gonna have it, like, make the rewards better. Like, it's just like I only play this for like and that's a stretch because I quit right away, but for the missions and quests and stuff. Like, I don't care about it otherwise. And that's not good, having content to where nobody cares about it. So this is my next point. We need more features. Okay. And I've had this idea before, and I mentioned it before in a video, but turf war, right? It's boring. It's just boring, okay? Like, we're doing the same stuff for very little rewards. Like, look at this. like the guild is sharing with so many members 5,000 cards. Like we're sharing this a percentage. Like, and I have, look at this. I have 52 members right now. So 52 of us are sharing 5,000 on this one tile. Of course, we're getting, other, like, we got whatever that adds up to. I don't feel like doing math right now, but, and then, we're sharing the coins and blah, 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 which is another thing, which I'll get to. But we need new things to do with our guild and just our guild. For example, raid bosses that our clan or guild can fight and take down, similar to the pit, but for our guild and get rewards for it. Because right now we are at the mercy of like the really high level guilds where they're taking all the rewards. Look at this. Armada is the top 4 by themselves, and they have like look at this, and then they're 24th, 25th, 27th. They have so many guilds that it's just disgusting. And there are so many guilds like this, and so it's making turf war just not fun. It's anti-fun, and I can't stress that enough. And like, I can deal with it being anti-fun, sure, but make the rewards better at least. Like, it's just not worth doing. It's really not. It's so time consuming. Especially if having alliances and we're, saying like, hey, and collaborating and be like, this is our spot and this is your spot, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's too political, and it's just not worth the headache with the minimal rewards. Like, so if you're going to have turf war, make the rewards better, have other guild features for us to do besides that, like raid bosses or whatever else. There just needs to be more guild features. Now, talking about the bonuses, something that I think is ridiculous, that you have to upgrade them in order. Like I have to upgrade this next. I can't just upgrade this if I wanted to. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you're upgrading things that a lot of us don't care about. Like, who cares if buildings get this skill? Or, or this one, another buildings one. Like, I would never, like, that's such a waste of influence. Like, also, I think, like, you should be able to let us, like, reset at least once. Like, give us all our points back, and then we can redistribute how we want. Like in the current scheme, like, I can't imagine things being, all the points would probably be the same, because there's not a whole lot you can do about it. But I'm saying, if you were to change it, like, we need to get our points back and be able to redistribute, because this is stupid. So yeah, this needs an overhaul, rework as well, some kind, because it's boring. Okay, so now this is the really, really big idea that I have. So right now, there's an issue where we're practically seeing the same, like, 1 to 2 decks. Like, where everybody and their mom are playing Legion, Legion type deck. And that's boring, right? If not frustrating. He needs nerf, by the way. That's suggestion number 2. Nerf Legion again. Okay? Like, his skill needs to change. Like, I don't care about his values, his attack, his HP. It needs changed. And soon. Okay, now, moving on. Back to the example of the Legion decks, though. So, My idea is this. If you've guys watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Or any type of like card game that does this, you'll understand what I'm talking about right away. But so with everybody having the same deck, there's not a lot of variation and that kind of thing, or customization with deck building. The game is the same every time. Now, my idea is this: have a deck leader or a deck captain, whatever you want to call it. Establish that leader, and like, for example, Groot. You make him your deck leader. He has a special fourth ability unlocked. That's only available and unlocked while he's the deck leader. I don't know what it would be, whatever. Like, I don't know. Nature heroes get plus 50 HP per turn. Well, not per turn, that would be too much, but you get what I'm saying. Like, just something that affects the board, affects your allies, affects your enemies, whatever. Just an extra ability for your team based on who your deck leader is. That way, even if, like, in every single hero would have one of those abilities, but it would only work if they were your deck leader, right? So you understand? Okay. So even if every single person you face has the exact same 8 heroes in their deck, there's a high probability that their deck leader is at least going to be different. I'm sure a lot of them will probably, like, if Legion's OP, like his deck leader ability is OP, a lot of people would have that, I'm sure. But there's at least going to be some differences. Like if somebody has a different deck leader, and so there's at least going to be some kind of different type of gameplay going on, to where it's not the same boring thing every single time. And not only that, I feel like if there's a really strong deck leader ability out there that's not Legion, then maybe that might stray people away from playing that deck. So where we can get some different metas going on. Because right now it's so boring, I'm telling you. So that's kind of my idea with that. There just needs to be more features. I just can't stress that enough. I've been playing for 3.5 years or something, and there hasn't been, like, the journey got reworked, like where this thing now, like that's been the only like major change to this game in the entire time. Like in terms of like new game modes, like I don't count that. So I think there's been a lot of cosmetic changes to the game and improvements to UI and stuff like that. That's great, but we need new game features, new things to do, because new champions or new heroes are great and all, but we need features for those heroes. Like, so let's get that done. Let's do it. Let's make this game great again. And because I feel like we've lost a lot of players in the last 6 months. And personally, I've lost a lot of viewership in the last 6 months, and I don't want to have to abandon the game. I might have to if nobody keeps watching this stuff, because they're mad at the devs for ruining the game for what, like some extra, like, you can make money and not make your player base mad. It's not hard. So let's try that for once and get some good features in, and maybe be a little bit more transparent in your updates. So yeah, I got distracted with with the housing over there with the Balts. They're over there laughing, having a good time. That's actually pretty funny. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so let's get new features in the game. Let's make this game better. We can do it. By 2023, I want to see it. We all want to see it. Thanks for watching.